Good morning, good morning, good morning. It was a very, very comfy sleep. My big fluffy duvet and my big fluffy jumper. I've just done my teeth, pulled my hair up, and I'm going over, you can't even see because it's so steamed up and wet out there. I'm going to go over and have a cup of tea with Darren and Keith. I think Dan's already walked past. I'm kind of in the middle of the three vans. So I'm going to go and have a cup of tea with them. It's about 10:30, but we did have a very, very late night. So no wonder we've all got up really late. I am going to have to climb over there into the front to get my walking boots out though, because it's so muddy. Right, let's go. Say hello to the camera, Nab. Say hi. Oh, you shocky dog. Say hi. Will this get me viewers then, having a dog?
Oh, well, we keep being told so, yeah.
Okay, this is where I'm going wrong, is it? Not having a dog.
Chocolate sprinkles.
Were you? Yeah. Well, you just let me down, didn't you? I mean...
Is that you're going to give it back to him now?
This is my... Yeah, I don't want it now. No, I do want it. This is my lunch. This is lunch. It's liquid lunch.
Liquid lunch.
It was fresh yesterday, that.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Actually, if I'm honest, it's afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock. I have had hot chocolate and a cup of tea over at Darren and Keith's van. Dan's still over there at the moment, and I decided it was probably about time I put some clothes on, so I can't walk around in a bunny suit for the whole day. I have no idea how they did it. Oh, there's a cute little VW just turned up. But the motorhome that was on there, and it has chucked it down all night, got off the green. And I didn't hear any cursing, swearing or wheel spinning. I am a little bit concerned as to how Spog and I are going to get off here. That's tomorrow's problem. We were going to go into Oakham for a wander, but it's absolutely torrential. And I don't think anybody's actually that keen on going anywhere, to be honest. No one's making any great effort to move. I've literally put my bed away. I've had a bit of a sort out actually, because I realised there are certain things I need and they're not the things that I've got in the cupboard. So I have actually had a little bit of a change around, and I've put the boxes that have got things like my board games and my books that were in the cupboard that are like my travel books. Things that I don't actually need every single day, I have put in the boxes under the bench next to the toilet. I'm taking things like the water bowls that I use every time I go camping, and put them in this cupboard here, because actually I can get to that cupboard when the bed's out, but I can't get to anything under there when the bed's out. So it just seems a little bit pointless having stuff under there. I did that this morning. I put my shoes under there last night, pulled the bed out, and then this morning when I was invited over for a cup of tea over at theirs, I was like, where are my shoes? Oh, they're under the bed. So I climbed over into the driver's seat and put my walking boots on, which were under the front seat. So, which is probably just as well actually, because I'm not wearing those Vans out there. That is literally a quagmire. And poor old Dan, bless him, got out of my van and fell over in the mud yesterday. So, where's my grey? Ooh, choices. Looks different in this light. Yeah, so poor old Dan, bless him, fell over in the mud out there. So it kind of made it even muddier. I bet he's going to have a few bruises, bless him. He seems alright this morning. So yeah. I'm afraid the vlogs are probably not going to be hugely interesting, because we are literally just chatting. We're just having a really lovely time catching up with, with each other. And the weather is so dire, we can't really show you any of the sights of this beautiful place. I think what I might do is put my raincoat on in a minute and actually walk down to the lake, regardless of the weather. Because I do need fresh air at some point in the day, even if it's chucking it down. It's the first time putting makeup on in my van, because normally I've just done one night and I wouldn't have put makeup on. So I'm using this tiny mirror, this little thing, and natural light, so it might look diabolical. But to be fair, if it looks all right here, then hopefully in general van light, which is where I'm going to be, walking around in this murkiness, no one else is going to think it looks bad. To be fair, I don't think the guys really care. They're really not that interested. They probably go, why have you put makeup on? But just, you know, makes me feel a little bit more human. A little bit more human. And as you lot know, it's only ever a bit on my eyes. To make my eyes pop. So, yeah, we'll do that. I need to go and find the bin in a minute, because I took all the bedding stuff off. Last night I was trying to make, well, I think I said, tried to put the king size duvet cover on the king size duvet with the bed up in the van. Should have done that at home, really. The other thing is, I think that duvet, why do women do this? I can't talk and put mascara on at the same time, because you have to do that with your mouth. So weird. Hold on. Why do we do it? You have to. That'll do. So, what was I saying? The duvet, I think, is definitely going to have to come out when I'm done with my travels, because it's just going to get damp otherwise. And it's huge, because it is king size. And I was kind of like, do I go for a single? But then I thought, actually, if it's a double, then I can wrap myself up in it. Which is what I did. I cocooned myself in it, which made the bed then softer as well, which was very nice. Very nice, because actually this is quite hard. The seating is quite hard. My van stinks of banana, because I had a banana this morning and it's in the bin. So the whole van now stinks of banana. Nice. Didn't have any dinner last night. I lived off biscuits, which were meant to be gluten-free, because Dan bought loads of lovely gluten-free stuff. And then Daryl and Keith turned up with chocolate cookies. What did we eat? Chocolate cookies. Actually, I haven't had tummy ache, so it should be fine. Never mind. But I do have a decent meal to eat tonight, so I should eat a decent meal. It's funny, I've barely eaten anything. I've been apart from the chocolate cookies and a banana and some grapes last night. I don't seem to eat a lot when I'm in the van. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm, you know, I think I eat out of boredom sometimes, or at home because it's there, whereas I do have food here, but I think it's a bit more faffy sometimes to get it, and it was like half the food was in the fridge. So that seemed like a faff to go in the fridge to get the food, and yeah, sometimes I think it's just a bit of hassle and you can't be bothered really with the whole hassle of it all. So yeah, I'm afraid this is probably going to be a bit chitty chatty rather than vloggy. I hate to say, but I think that might be the way of it. I will take you down to the river. I'm definitely going to go down to the river regardless of the weather. A bit of CK1, anyone? Do you want to know what I smell like? Go and get a sample of CK1. That's what I smell like. I'm delightful. Brush my hair back up again. They don't have showers here, so I won't be showering, but I do have my boil up some water and do a lovely soapy wash down, which is quite nice. Freshens you up. This van is going to need a real good clean when I get home because of the whole mud situation. Trying not to be too precious because, you know, it's mud and, you know, it's a van and you just got to kind of get on with it, haven't you? There we go. In a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to be in the Lake District with a whole bunch of people. So let's be honest, I'm just going to get muddy again, aren't I? That's really not... That's all falling out. Oh well. So yeah, I won't be washing my hair. You're going to see me slowly deteriorate over the next 2 days into scraggy mess. This is where I dry my sponge for washing my dishes. It just sits there to dry. It's a nice little bit of sponge. And then this was the duvet covers bag that it came in, but it's perfect for me to put my dirty laundry in, like my underwear and stuff, and t-shirts. So I put that there. So I've just done my hair. I've got to put the jumper back on. Oh, you silly girl. It is, I'll tell you what, this whole van thing is, it is all about manoeuvring and thinking ahead, and that's why I've changed where I put things, because I was finding I just couldn't get to stuff I needed. So hopefully tonight I won't be battling so much. I'll be going, yes, I know what I need and I can get to it because I've thought about it better. And I think there will be stuff I will be removing from the van that I just actually think, I don't need that. I don't need that. And I might even reduce the amount of pots and plates and cups and stuff. I mean, 4 cups, yes, I'm going to make tea for people, but I actually don't think I need extra plates and stuff. Maybe just 2, to be honest. And just reduce the amount of bowls and plates and stuff I've got. So I'm not going to have a dinner party in my van, am I? Really? Cups. I do tea. I went through the whole... My goodness, I completely emptied my water thing yesterday. But I need to go and fill up. I was on tea duty yesterday. It was my van everyone hung out in. Spog was the place to be. And I went through all of this and all my milk. So Darren and Keith have given me more milk. And I need to go get some more water. But apparently there's a tap just there. So, raincoat, I think, is going to be required. Raincoat, water, dustbin. I think that is my plan of action. And then I'll go back to the van and say hello to them. But yeah. Sorry people, it's 10 minutes of me waffling. That is van life for you. But I'm going to be honest about it, you know. It is a lot of manoeuvring stuff. If you haven't got a permanent bed set up, you know, it really is. I always thought I'd you know, take a couple of people with me. Like, well, you know, take someone else with me. But it's fine when they're in the van during the day. But when it comes to sleep, it's just too faffy. Too faffy. No, it's just me. I could cope with Lee, although I don't think he would cope with it. But I wouldn't... No, I wouldn't share the van with someone else. That's not happening. Sorry, people. I know I said to people, oh, we can go away, but it's not practical. It's bad enough. It's hard enough me manoeuvring everything at night and trying to have a wash and do my teeth and without adding another person to the mix. And another person's stuff. That's the other thing as well. Storage. Oh. Shoelaces. The reality of van life. Right, let's go. Let's go. Get some water. Okay. They've assessed the situation. And we need to move. They were lucky to get off. I'm a little bit worried. I will not get off this. But they found some hard standing up by an old barn at the other end. And at least it's water on hard standing, not this green that is slowly turning into a swamp. So we're going to head down there. I'm going to do my best to get off this grass. This will test my abilities, won't it? Rightio. They are moving. They're not going to stay and laugh at me then as I try and drive off. Okay, I'm going to climb through because I've not put my shoes on. It's too muddy. I'll manoeuvre around my van. Right. Haven't gone anywhere. Get the heater on as well. Get the heating going in here a bit. Actually, need some tissue. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Every time I use the leisure battery, I have to put up with the noise of it recharging. Every time. It goes into a high-pitched squeal sometimes as well. Oh my goodness. I need more tissue than that. I slept with the window open as well last night. Only partly open, but just enough to let some air in. It still steams up a lot. I think I need one of those thingy vacs that wipe all the windows down, suck all the moisture out. Oh yeah, everything's wet. Rightio, you ready for a giggle? Let's see if I can get off here. Rightio, let's give this a go. Without wheel spinning. Come on, Spog. You and I together. Let's get off this mud. Oh, you good boy. That's it. That's it. Tree down. It's been very windy, very stormy. Right. Let's go find Amble. Yep. There's a nice van. Where are they suggesting we go? They're blocking the whole road. What do you want me to do? He was out of the driver's seat. Where are we going to go? Over there? Just over there? Oh, my board's vibrating. Turn around? What are they telling me? Turn around? Oh, here comes a high-pitched whistle. How do you think it's best to put me?
You spin it round,
Yep.
going
There.
eastwards,
Yep.
more or less flattish,
Okay.
and then if Dan does the same on that side.
Okay, cool. I'll spin it round. Get out of the way! Told you, he's a bloody liability, that man. It's what you call musical vans. How do we fit 3 vans in a row? That really does look like the ocean out there. Oh! Oh, well done. I do like the sound of the lapping. Do we get points if we see the Nessie? It is like the ocean. It's got proper waves and everything. I always get coots and moorhens mixed up. Oh, now that's shell duck. That looks cool. Yeah, if they hadn't flooded that village to make it,
Yeah.
it would have flooded itself. Mauled.
Totally mold.
Oh, kisses, Dad. Hello. Oh, hello.
So we're suffering here because the heater's packed in because the battery's gone low because no,
Yeah.
after that.
But look, he shares his blankie with me.
Keith doesn't even share this.
Does he not?
You're
Oh, I'm
right.
very special. Oh. It is a nice warm blanket.
It's a lovely blanket.
Are you farting underneath? That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Eating it up. Are you eating it? You and your labels. You're like a little baby. Well, you are a little bit. That's my phone. Do not eat the phone. Good evening, people. I managed to get one vlog up. Don't know if you can see that. Hope you can see that. My breath in the air. So I'm going to get snuggly and go to sleep. It's very cold in the van, but it's warm under my duvet, which is where I'm going to stay in my bunny suit and get some kip. I'm very tired this evening. It's been a lovely day though, and I have enjoyed the company very, very much. And I'm definitely glad we're off the green and onto the hard standing. Definitely glad. Although the rain has eased a bit and the wind has eased a bit. There's a lot of mud in my van though. Right, you lovely lot. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.